don't know what the f*** it is. Give me that can of soup. I look at it. Look at me. Bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You? We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
Worries in the dance, worries tonight, worries in the dance. Except that this time it's not in the dance, it's in our tummy. My gosh. Can you believe it? Team Destiny, what is this? What is this? And look, I don't want anybody to come and tell me that it's all in context. It's based on, the scenario, what was happening at the time when he said that. This, guys, we should be worried. We should very be worried about this. Believe you me, if fish come from the bottom of the sea and tell us that it is deep down there, who are we to question it? Oh my God.
Three, two, one.
Hey Destiny Squad, how are you doing today? Team Destiny, how are you doing? This, guys, this right here is worrying. Viewers and subscribers, this is worrying. And why this is worrying is because for some time, I know that it was in Jamaica just after the hurricane, it was said that some people were saying, well, there was a video saying, look, don't pack up the Campbell soup. And now we know that, guess what? People back a yard, they had it right all along. If you were not aware of it, Campbell soup, and believe you me, guys, I am included. I love my Campbell soup, especially in the winter months. This we keep warm by drinking soup and we drink tea. But this is a very worrying thing to discover right here. Because right here, for those, if it was not clear enough, what they are here saying is that, look, the meat that is in the soup, it's not come from slaughtered animals the natural way. Instead, what they have done is that they have gotten the cells, just the cells from the animal, and then they grow all of this in a lab. So the meat is not natural meat that we are getting. This is very, very worrying. And when you look into it, because sometimes, of course, there's a little difference in the taste. But when you can't put your hands on it, so that's why some of us just take it for granted that we are eating meat. But then again, to be honest with you guys, we have to look into things. Not too long ago, if you recall, they had come out to say that in corned beef, that horse meat was being used as well. And now here is another case where they are saying the meat that we are getting in this particular brand is not natural meat that we are getting. Should we be concerned, or should we just pray over our food and pray that no harm comes to us? Because to be honest with you, at this point, guys, we do not know what we are eating. But we have to eat somehow. And look. I know that some of you are going to say, yes, and that will happen to you because you love processed food too much. Guys, viewers and subscribers, the harsh reality is we can't go back to the days of our forefathers. We can't go back to the days of our parents. Well, not all of us can do that. We know that, especially, well, for me, I can say it, that when I was growing up, I am accustomed to mama being in the kitchen every day, cooking fresh food. Now, the difference, guys, is that, look, things have moved on just a little now. In that, you remember that in days back, the mother used to stay at home and the father go out and do all the hunting. Look, things have changed. Nowadays, everybody is going out to do the hunting. And because of that, where everybody is working, guys, the reality is that some sacrifices will have to be made. And a part of the sacrifice is going to see where we do not all cook a fresh meal every day. So sometimes some of these same little tin soup, some of these fast food, and what we call oven food, they will have to do. But now we are seeing that, look, there is a problem. And there is a big problem as well, because all of this will affect us in some way. So you see, sometimes when we are hearing these little disease and everything coming up, when we hear, cancer of that, cancer of the that, and cancer of the that, perhaps this is where some of it is coming from. Not coming from this brand. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying the processed food is perhaps what is affecting us as well. So what is the solution? We have to work. I know that viewers and subscribers, we all have to work, right? Because love cannot put food on table. And money, you have to work the money to buy the things that you want in life as well. So, what is the solution? What do you think, viewers and subscribers? What do you think? What is the solution? Because now we are seeing this. And of course, yes, of course, people can say, okay, yes, he said it, but he was angry at the time. No, he was an executive. This is coming from an executive of the Campbell's brand. And if this person in such a high position is saying this about the very food, the very soup that they produce, and when you look into it, I think he was probably being rude as well. Because just listening to it, you can see that it's a male. It was coming from a gentleman. Okay, when you look into it, at the end, he actually said that it is poor people food. And by the way, I'm going to play it at the end of this video as well, so that for those who did not hear it, you can get a clearer view of what was said. Number, he disrespect people in two ways. Okay, I don't eat it. And if he is saying he doesn't eat it, he wouldn't feed it to his family, then why should we eat it? I don't know about you. Whenever I go to a restaurant, and if I ever hear any of the workers say I wouldn't eat from here, whether they say it in the shop or they say it outside of the restaurant, guys, I'm not eating there. Because if you can eat from the very same place that you work, then something is wrong. So when we listen to this, guys, it is very concerning. And unfortunately, I know it's going to affect the Campbell's brand. And or will it? Will people still be buying Campbell's soup, tin soup, or are we just going to switch? Because when you look into it, you know what? Perhaps the truth is that we just have to pray over everything that we eat, and tell the Lord to bless it to our bodies. And I'm going to say why. If you look how many human beings are in the world, can they really find enough animals like that to be making all of these food? So, yes, I think that's where the compromise comes in. So I believe every word that evil that, and to be honest with you, I don't think this is the only brand that is doing it. It's just that someone has come out now and said it. So, our eyes are now open. And we are now going to pay attention. But can we really stop it? Can we even tell the difference? That is where the problem lies. So, guys, look at it. From what I've heard as well is that, okay, so this executive said it. The owner of, I think they have since, this person has since resigned, or they have fired this executive. But not only that, Campbell's have come out as well. They said, okay, we are going to do our own investigation. And they have denounced everything that was said. They want the consumers to believe that no, what we use, it's 100% meat. You would have thought that it would have ended there. No. Campbell come out, dismiss everything, but the authorities have taken it up, and they say that they are now going to do their own investigation. And when they say that they are going to do their own investigation, it means that they are going to carry out an inspection. They are going to find out They are going to try to determine whether or not it is real meat or if it is a lab-grown meat that we are actually eating, that they used to make the Campbell soup. Whoa! Tell me, guys, tell me, what do you think? Okay, let us hear, because I'm sure that this is not the end of it. But in the meantime, what do we do? How many of you are going to continue buying Campbell soup? That's the big question. On me as well.
I don't about experimenting anymore. It's so healthy. Now that I know what the in it. Even in a soup, I look at it, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You